guys, and welcome to Filmartsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies, and we've been tracking this really interesting story coming from the DCEU for a few weeks now, involving actor Ray Fisher, the actor who played Cyborg in the DC Justice League film from a few years back, who has kind of taken on DC directly, calling out what he referred to as abusive behavior coming from director Joss Whedon during the production of the original Justice League DC movie, and has gone on to call out WB and DC, and also talk about how he would refuse to appear in any DC production associated with the DC film's president, Walter Hamada.
You already know, and we're going to take a sip of that hot tea today. Yeah, I really didn't have anything too specific to say or too deep to say. Just know that the process has begun and we're going to keep pushing. So when I say you know, you already know. It means you know. You already know. No, and I appreciate you guys. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys saying all the kind words of support and all that, and saying that I'm a hero and all that, but listen, you do not need to be a hero to go ahead and speak out about what is going on. All right, I mean, it doesn't need to be, it shouldn't be looked at as this insurmountable task. I feel like if people do it and we get more used to it socially doing it, it becomes easier. It doesn't need to be this thing where we grandstand about a situation.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that this has been kind of an ongoing struggle for Ray Fisher, who has been voicing his issues with what happened during that production, and has also talked a bit about just kind of some major issues in the industry as a whole. But it looks like now reports are starting to come out that the decision has been made for Ray Fisher's character Cyborg to be officially written out of the upcoming film the character was set to appear in, The Flash or Flashpoint, which is set to release in the near future. Now, what's really interesting about this story overall is that initially, about a year ago, there were some negotiations with Ray Fisher to reprise his role as Cyborg for the upcoming Flash movie, and a lot of that kind of fizzled out and never really solidified into anything, and now it's looking like a decision has been made to cut the character out. Now, it appears that this decision isn't necessarily just because of the controversy and drama that's happened along the way. It could be somewhat related, though it also seems like it's an overall decision to write the character out as a whole, not just the actor, because we've seen cases where they choose to write a actor out because an actor can't reprise a role and they replace them with a different actor. It doesn't look like that's actually going to be the case in this instance, as at the end of the day they just made the decision that they don't want the character Cyborg in the upcoming Flash movie, though it does leave a lot of people to speculate as to what this could mean for the future of Ray Fisher in the DCEU. Now, it's already looking like, for the most part, with some of the strong criticisms Ray Fisher has made, that he wouldn't be reprising any role in the future unless major things were changed. So in a regard, it almost seems like a knee-jerk reaction that at the end of the day he's getting replaced or removed directly from projects he's associated with. Now, he is still set to reprise his role in the HBO reprisal movie, which is the Snyder Cut, which will release as 4 separate parts, which has been rumored to do reshoots and have multiple different things involved in that. While we don't know for sure if Ray Fisher's been involved in any of the reshoot projects, there's definitely a lot of unused footage that he is in that will likely be available in this version of the movie, split up into the series. And what this could mean for the future of the DCEU still leaves a massive question mark as to whether or not they'll ever revisit this character in the future, and if Ray Fisher would ever be able to come down to some sort of agreement with Warner Brothers and DC in the future to have him jump back on and reprise his role as Cyborg. While that still is a pretty massive mystery and we still don't know exactly what all the implications of that could be, we will follow the story with any new details as they may come out and keep you guys updated on all of the stuff that's happening. But if you want more videos like this, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Also, for quick news updates and other funny things like memes and whatnot, check out our Instagram page. There's a link in the description. Otherwise, let us know what you think about this whole situation in the comments down below. We'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?